Well, good morning, everybody. First things first, I want to let you know that I'm not slacking off. I'm doing this a little later this morning because I was giving my wife and daughter a little bit of time to adjust to the new daylight savings or reverse daylight savings, whichever one we're doing right now. And so I decided to do a couple of other things first this morning and delay this for now. Second off, I am working hard to not use filler words like and like um uh that sort of thing. And in the transition period, I'm going to have some awkward pauses as I do these because I'm trying to gather my thoughts, and rather than letting out a guttural utterance while I'm gathering my thoughts, I'm going to pause. And eventually, my hope is to be able to complete a full sentence and then let that pause rest while I think of the rest of my thoughts. That way, it feels more natural and poignant. But that is not the topic today. This is the topic today. Burnt Pancakes 2.0, aka Take Your Own Advice. I will start with this quote from my good friend Jordan Peterson, who's not my friend, but who I admire. Where's that? Here. Nope. Where's it at? Here we are. It's rule number 2. It's hard to watch this thing in the mirror and then get it right. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Now, this is not a Jordan Peterson podcast, but he happens to have a lot of good things to say, and I happen to want to repeat them. One of those things is that you give good advice. You know that you do. Friends come to you, they ask you about things, maybe not in everything. Maybe you don't give the best dating advice. Maybe you don't give the best cooking advice. But you give advice in something that helps other people. And you know that it's good advice, and they know that it's good advice. This goes back to what I was saying a couple days ago. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We're all hypocrites. We all fail to follow the things that we know will lead us to a happier and more productive life. I am no exception to that. You are no exception to that. Great thinkers, Jordan Peterson, Elon Musk. I don't know if he warrants that. He's just a crazy guy. But anyway, all these people that we know in our lives, whether they're famous or our friends, they all have the capability of giving good advice. It is difficult for us to follow our own advice. So a while back, I gave this idea of burnt pancakes, which is essentially that your skill doesn't match your talent. You have in your head an idea of what dinner should look like, or what work today should look like, or what your children should behave like, or whatever it is in your life. You have a more perfect idea of how you know things can be than the way that they actually manifest. So for me, doing videos like this, I can make a video that is much better. It requires 10 to 100 times more time to create. I have in one niche the currently second most popular video for a set of keywords. It's GameCube Homebrew, but you're probably not interested in that. But if you are, you can search for it. My video will probably be the first, second, or third hit, depending on what your keywords are. And so I know that I can create a great content that can reach a lot of people, that has concise, appropriate information, that has good visual style, etc. But it takes me so long to create it. And there's also this element of quantity beats out quality. I don't remember where I heard this, but I heard it recently. There was a class of students, and they were asked, half the class was asked to go take 100 pictures. And the other half of the class was asked, go take the best picture that you can. And the end of the assignment, a couple of days, a week, whatever, they were going to judge all of the pictures and find the best pictures. And what they found was that there were more great pictures in the Take 100 Pictures group than there were in the Take the Best Picture group. There's a lot of reasons that can play out, but one of them is that quantity often beats out quality. Quality also often beats out quantity. But if you don't yet have the talent or the skill to be able to produce your best work in a timely fashion and find a way to follow the 80-20 rule so that you're getting 80% of your best work in 20% of the time, you may be better off to go for more quantity. And as you're doing more quantity, you're going to gain more experience. You're going to get the ability to do better faster. So in this set of videos that I've been doing, both for Beyond Code and for Health, Wealth, Commitment, I'm not focusing on trying to script the best video. I've got a couple of notes here on the screen. I haven't even followed them as well as I would have liked to. I'm not trying to do post-processing to get the best video quality and cut out the ums, cut out the pauses, cut out the ramble. I'm just making an effort of a daily task to live stream twice a day. Once on a personal topic, that's Health, Wealth, Commitment, what you're watching now, and once on a technical topic, that's Beyond Code Bootcamp. And I've got links to both of those, or will be, in the description by the time this is finished. It's not there yet while it's live. So there, I did a filler word because I was taking too long to pause. I should have just took another second. Hard to work on these things. But this goes to prove my point. As I'm doing these live videos, there's a couple of things that I can do that make for great quality. I've simplified the way that the camera is set up on the tripod here so that it's more versatile, easier to do quickly without having to do as much technical stuff. My mic is always right here, and this is the best mic that I have. So just that alone eliminates some of the clutter, or not clutter per se, but busy work. Then doing things like learning to eliminate filler words, if I can organize my thoughts well and eliminate filler words, I don't have to spend as much time scripting. When I script, I get analysis paralysis. I become a complete perfectionist, and I can come up with a good script, as is evidenced by some of the videos that I've scripted and have reached a broader audience and have got a lot of engagement and a lot of encouragement from people that it's helped. And I realize that what I'm doing right now isn't as helpful as it could be. But this process of doing this daily task and finding, I think this is in line with the atomic habits idea, finding small things that I can improve each day to make what I'm doing a little bit better. The end result of that, I'm hoping and I expect, based on what I hear from others, is that I'll be able to drastically increase the quality of things that I do on the fly so that I'm able to produce a greater quantity of content and occasionally still really focus on quality. But my goal right now is to get out those burnt pancakes. Oh, I didn't mention what burnt pancakes are, but hopefully the name in of itself makes sense. Every time you make pancakes, either the first one is really good, it's perfect, or it's really bad and it burns. And typically, if the first one was really good, then the heat was too high and it's not heated up all the way yet, the griddle or whatever it is, and the next 2 or 3 are going to burn. So when you go to cook pancakes, you have to expect that there's going to be some number of pancakes that aren't good or that you throw away. And that is the concept that I'm getting across with this. These live streams are essentially throwaway. If nothing good comes of them, so be it. But I am intentionally trying to do better and trying to provide actual value. At some point, I may go back if some of these seem to be more popular or there's some sort of following that catches on. I might go back and redo higher quality of these videos. But first, I'm just focused on the quantity so that I get some stuff out there. I improve my delivery skills. I improve my ability to think on the fly, which I believe is also going to help me in being able to script quicker so that maybe it only takes 10 times as long to create a script rather than 100 times as long and things like that. So anyway, my encouragement to you is really, I'm mixing up 2 things, but because I'm covering an old topic and the current one, go for quantity over quality when you are starting something new. Try, unless it's piano, in which case you really do need to be exact, but identify if what you're doing that's new can be done in a quantity over quality way to help you learn your system and your setup and your practices better. And then also be generous in the sense to yourself that you're going to have burnt pancakes and perhaps a lot of them. So I used a filler word. I hope that that is helpful to you and inspiring. Again, in the words of my friend, have the best day ever, and I will see you later. Oh, wait, I'm not going to do adios yet because I need to let you know, if you are interested, again, if you are interested in following these, it's Health Wealth Commitment. That's the Facebook page. That's the YouTube channel. There'll be links in this description. And also, if you're interested in learning to code, how to build a web app or a website, or some of the more technical server type stuff, this week I'm working on how to get a simple website set up on your own server. If you want to follow that, that's Beyond Code, or Beyond Code Bootcamp is the full name, but I shortened it to Beyond Code. That will be in the description below. So with that out of the way, adios.